everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you my go-to ab exercises. These exercises I do when I'm warming up for a dance class or when I'm at home doing some conditioning or if I'm at the gym. They are pretty easy and straightforward to understand, and they can be modified depending on your level, so you can make them easier or harder depending on where you're at. I'm going to show you the exercise as well as explain to you how to do the proper form of the exercise and the proper mechanics. So with that being said, let's work on our abs. Okay, so this first exercise is going to be Pilates Toe Taps. So this is going to be on the floor. So you're going to put your lower back down on the floor, and you want to make sure that there is no space underneath your lower back. So right now I have the space just to show you, and my arm can go underneath. So you want to tilt your pelvis and make sure that your lower back is on the floor and that there's no space. Next, you're going to bring your legs up into a 90-degree angle. When you do that, try not to grip onto your hip flexors right here. So you want to make sure that they are as loose as possible, and this is going to happen over time with practice. So you want to bring your legs up, making sure not to release that space in the lower back. You see it already happened for me, so you want to make sure that the lower back is on the floor and that you're not gripping in your hips. From there, you can have your arms straight on the floor, or you can put them behind your head. I prefer to have them behind my head, and we're going to start with single legs. So you're just simply going to bring one leg down to the floor, touch it, and then bring it back up, and then with the other leg. You're going to do that a couple times, alternating sides, just so you can activate the abs. When you do this, you want to make sure that you are not bulging in your abdomen. So you want to try and keep your abs flat. This is also another thing that is going to come with practice. But as you breathe out, imagine that you are smoothing out your abs so that you're not bulging, that your abs are flat. Once you've done that a few times, then you can start with the double legs. This is obviously a lot harder. I feel it mostly in my lower abs, which is a spot that I really like to target, so that's why I love this exercise so much. Making sure to keep the lower back on the floor, not gripping in the hips, and flattening out the abs. Every time you exhale, think of flattening the abs. And that is the Pilates Toe Tap. The next exercise we're going to do are beats. This is a combination exercise, so they work both your abs as well as your inner thighs. So again, we're going to be lying down on the floor, lower back, no space. The legs are going to be up, and you can have the arms straight out, or you can have them behind your head. What you want to do is you're going to externally rotate the legs, so you're going to turn them out from the hip joints, okay? Then you are going to point your feet. And I like to do this on a fast tempo just because I find it helps work me harder, but you can do this at whatever tempo you like. So your legs are going to be turned out, and you're simply going to cross your legs. I like to do 4 counts of 8 on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 count, okay? So I do that for 4 sets of 8, and then after that, I flex the feet, and then I do it again for another 4 sets of 8. Remembering to flatten the abs as much as possible whenever you breathe, and remembering to keep your lower back on the floor, and also trying not to grip in your hip flexors. A lot of ab exercises involve moving the legs in and out, and the hip flexors tend to get worked really hard. So we want to find a way to use as little activation in the hip flexors as much as possible. So beats are good for both your abs as well as your inner thighs because you are working that abduction, or adduction I should say. The last ab exercise I have are sitting tucks. This exercise is really good for stability as well as a concentric contraction, which is when you overcome gravity. So there are 4 different variations for this exercise that I'm going to give you. So the first one is you're starting with your hands on the floor. And this exercise, it's a lot harder to not grip in your hip flexors because you are extending and then flexing your legs. So with this exercise, you want to make sure that you are really pulled up through your spine. So imagine that there is a string coming out through your head, and that's going to help keep you vertical because you're going to be balancing on your sits bones. So with your hands on the floor, you're just going to rock on to your sits bones, and you're just going to extend the legs and then bring them back in. Extend, bring them back in. Remembering to try not to bulge in your abdomen, so keeping the abs flat as much as you can. Extend, in. The next progression of this exercise, and at any point, you can turn out your legs or you can point your feet. It's not really going to add to the difficulty of it, but if you are a dancer and you want to work on that dancer neuromuscular facilitation, then by all means point your feet. The next progression is going to be with the arms in a first position. It's not perfect first, but the arms are going to be out. So you're just going to have them out as you bring the legs in and out. After that, you can bring the arms up to fifth. And if you feel really confident in that, you can go through a full port de gras as you do it. And if you're really strong in that, you can add some weight. So you can have the little balls in the hands or the little free weights. 1 or 2 pounds should do. And that way you get an arm exercise as well as working on your abs. Okay, and those are my top 3 go-to ab exercises. I feel like just by demonstrating those, I had a mini ab workout by myself. So if you do decide to try these exercises, let me know which one you found was the most effective for you. If you want to see more videos like this from me, please feel free to comment, or if you have a request on a different type of video you want to see, let me know. If you enjoyed the video, please give a thumbs up. It really helps me to get more visibility and views on my videos. And subscribe to the channel if you like the content I put out. Follow me on my Instagram. I will link that in the description box down below. And thank you so much for watching, and I will be back soon with my next video, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!